shipping to you. Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah, oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie Company. It is Tuesday, the 11th of November. It's Armistice Day, everyone. So everyone knows, big up the veterans, as you all like to hear. Up the veterans, big up anyone that served for this country in armed conflict. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone indeed. Thank you to everyone for joining us. It is Tuesday, the November the 11th, and it is a pretty chilly 14 degrees centigrade, but it feels like 10 apparently. The feels like guy is saying it feels like 10 degrees centigrade. Hopefully everyone's well. I've got a new jumper on. I've not worn Greenie before, or Kermit. I still don't know whether it's Kermit or whether it's Greenie. I don't think it's really Kermit. It's not green enough. But I do feel with this jumper, when I eventually go through the elbows, because that's just how I sit, I'm definitely getting Kermit elbow patches. 100%. 100%. I'm going for Kermit elbow patches. Green on green. Always good. Always good. We do have an announcement. Well, we actually have two announcements. Finally, we have two announcements. We'll do the less important one first, because it's still preconceptual. We have the key, finally. Kauffie 2.0. I finally have the keys to the Mustang. I finally have the keys to the rocket ship. Kauffie 2.0 is on the way. It's on the way. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go and visit the shop after the show. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have a look. Hopefully, all of the previous tenants' stuff is out of my shop. Hopefully, they've finally gone. Hopefully, they've gone. No more stuff. I want to start planning. And you can see from the thumbnail, I've been coming up with designs already. And we're going to do a vlogger tour. We're going to do a vloggeration. And if there isn't any of the old tenant stuff, we will do a vlog. I'll do a vlog about what I'm seeing from Kauffie 2.0, and we're going to have a good fun. It's going to be... I am not a good editor. I don't know how to edit YouTube videos. I've got Canva. I'm still not good at it. I'm still not good at editing videos. So I might need to try and see what I can do with that. But it's official, everyone. It is official. The Kauffie Company has officially ordered our 2025 Christmas coffee. Our Christmas coffee will be arriving. It will be arriving hopefully this week. It's probably going to be Thursday or Friday. I have ordered it. I've spent a load of money, but I have done some label designing, and here it is. I've designed the label of it already. I have designed the label, and it goes as follows. It is going to be called The Naughty List, and it is a washed coffee from Kenya, and it's got lovely notes of red wine, loads of cherries, loads of blood orange. So I'm calling it sangria because I can't have a million tasting notes, but red wine, cherries, sangria, that's all in there. Blood orange, it's all very sweet. It's not really mulled wine, so I couldn't call it mulled wine. It's not spicy enough, but it's going to have this lovely, lovely, rich red wine flavour, really fruity. A lot of the Kenyan coffees have a bit of a tomatoey undertone. They have a tomato, but this is going to be a lot sweeter, so that's when it comes into that red wine. It's got dark chocolate, and lastly, it's got a sticky toffee mouthfeel. So I've called it sticky toffee. It's got toffee, but it's got sticky mouthfeel. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be delicious, and I cannot wait for it to arrive, and I can't wait to be able to try it. That is the label for it. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks really good. AI has done me some work on it. I think it looks good. Some chocolate bonbons, some biscuits. I think that looks really good. Personally, I might redesign it, but I'm quite liking the look of that. It's nice. It's nice. But without further ado, I need to drink my coffee because it's going cold now. But let's see who's in the chat to take us through the show. There are 16 of you in here so far, but big up to you all. Big up to everyone. Hopefully everyone is well. We have Stu Boys in the house, our first YouTube member clocking in for the day. Andrew Gregory's in the house, a YouTube member as well. Jason Bell, YouTube member. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. We have Angie Boys in the house. Indeed, John Cena has won the Intercontinental title. Personally, didn't want him to win it, but he's won it, so well done to him. I'm a big fan of Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I'm a big fan. But most importantly, War Games. He said the word. Mr. Eagle said the word. Big up. Yes, I've been wearing mustard for the last couple of Colonel Mustard, but I decided to go with the green ones. And it looks really a lovely Uniqlo jumpers. It's a nice jumper. There is a very nice jumper. Shamtang's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Afternoon, Mr. Ben Giovanni. Hopefully you're well. Congratulations, you got in the new shop. Is it the new one you have? Or is it with the one you have? Or are you moving to it? No. It's neither. We are keeping this place as our office and our coffee roastery because I cannot afford to move this stuff. This stuff it's bloody heavy. I cannot afford to move this stuff. And Kauffie 2.0 is going to be more of our high street shop, and it's going to be half the size of this shop. If you think to anyone that's been to this shop, if you think this shop is small, Kauffie 2.0 is even smaller. It is half the size of this place. It's half the size. So it is going to be it's going to be coffees, sitting down, takeaways, high street. It's going to be really good. Easily for me to manage it busier, because if it's too big, I can't manage it on my own, because then people will be sitting down with their laptops and sitting there from 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. Don't want that. I want people to know this is a fucking coffee shop. You come there to drink coffee, not to work. That's the point of a coffee shop. If you want to work on your laptop, get an office. That's the whole point of offices. There's loads of them. There's loads of offices. You can get them. You can build one in your own house if you want. It's great. Offices are good. Offices are good. But yes, we will have a smaller premises to be working on, and hopefully we're going to get started this week. I get my coffee machine for the shop this week, so let's get started. We have Jason Bell saying congrats on getting the keys. Big up, thank you. Marianne's in the house. Good to see him. Oh, I didn't read Andrew's. Yes, we will not remember the people that made sacrifices for us to have a better tomorrow. So let's not forget those guys. Let's not forget those guys. Yes, we have Marianne. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Big up Ben and all in chat. Hope you're all well. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully you're well too. Excellent. I think it sounds great, right? I thought ChatGPT gave me the name. I put them because I was basically spitballing. Because the other coffee I was looking at buying, they've got one bag of it. So clearly it sold well. They've only got one bag left of it. The other coffee was... It was a coffee from Costa Rica. And it was a honey process. I do like my honey process coffees. But the tasting notes of the other coffee I was looking at, which was slightly cheaper, it's a more expensive coffee I bought. Not much more, but I think it was like 11 cents cheap, more expensive. Which 11 cents is 11 cents per kilo. The coffee that I was going to order, but I decided to go for a fruitier number, had tasting notes of cereal, Twiglets, big up Twiglets, mandarin peel, cocoa powder, toasted almonds, and pecan brittle. So it would have been quite tasty. It would have been quite tasty. But I didn't want such an umami coffee for my Christmas coffee because great stuff. If you got a shop that focuses on filter coffee and black coffee in general, I think that umami filter coffee, darker roasted, I think that would have been absolutely astoundingly good. But for what I want to do in terms of being more espresso based with cappuccinos and lattes, I think the dark chocolate and the toffee with the fruity winey stuff, I think that will work with milk and it will work with filter coffee. I think it will work with both because for coffee 2.0 we will be doing batch brewed coffee. We will be doing batch brew, so as well as doing our hand brews, but we're going to have a batch brew machine, and that arrives on Friday as well with my coffee machines. It looks good, right? It looks good. Cena, Cody, Punk, Jay, and Roman. I don't want Roman in that match. Personally, no. Bron, why is Cody on both sides? Cody? Why is Cody on both sides, buddy? He can't fight himself. I meant Logan, damn. He can't fight himself. He'd be like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Which is good. The coffee cabin. No. For those that know Loughton, there used to be a shop in the shop that I've got. It used to be called the Cotton Box, which was a haberdashery. So, as an ode to Pat, who used to be our tenant when we first built this building, because we built this building, it's an old Edwardian post office building. As a note to Pat, we're affectionately calling the place the Coffee Box because it used to be the Cotton Box. So we're affectionately calling it the Coffee Box as an ode to the Cotton Box, but we don't have a name for it. It's just going to be the Coffee Company. The Coffee Company is still the Coffee Company. Let's face it. But we could call that the Coffee Box, and this could be the Coffee Roastery. Of course, as long as it's spelt coffee, who cares? Big up B. Good to see you, Darren. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. The number one Agon bar in the world. Yes, you will be invited to anyone that wishes to come. We will have an opening party for the Coffee Company. We will have an opening party that everyone can come to, and you can try some coffees. It's going to be a trouble to get everyone in, but we will try. Big up, Darren. Big up. Who would you take? Kane or Killian the Turtle? I would happily take Harry Kane, Class A, as I know him. My brother is in the house. Where is Will? Will's not been here to ruin the show for the last couple of days. Where is he? Is Will in? Will is in town. We've got to go and look at the shop, Will. We've got to go and look at the shop. Why did they nerf Roman? Roman had a really good couple of years at the top. Roman can no longer be what Roman is. He's got a very, very long-term illness, and he needs to look after himself. I don't see him lasting that much longer. I just can't watch bro. No, Crossroads is a great finisher. Crossroads is a great finisher. Don't you start. Don't you start. Don't be horrible to Mick. Don't be horrible to Mick. Can we please sell Richarlison? Yes. Can we please sell Richarlison? Don't tell that to Craig O'Sullivan, because he'll be right up here. He'll be trolling me. But good to see everyone. Hopefully everyone as well. I'm going to have my coffee finally. But good stuff. Hopefully everyone as well. He did steal Odebear's goal. Big up Odebear. I'm becoming a big fan of Odebear. I don't care. I don't care if people go at me. He's the guy. Big up. Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson. Everyone should. That's what people should be saying. I'm sorry, Wilson. I'm sorry. We have officially founded the Wilson Odebear fan club. What's everyone thinking? What would everyone like to talk about? I'm here to chill out. I'm trying to find is because the problem with building a coffee shop is it is overwhelming. It's overwhelming. He's definitely improving. Yeah. Odebear fan club. We're all going to get I Love Wilson t-shirts. Building a coffee shop is overwhelming. And I'm going to show you a light fixture that I'm thinking of getting, but they're really expensive. They're really expensive. Got a good goal the other day. Simmons is not Deadwood. Simmons isn't Deadwood. He's starting to come into his own. It's going to take a while. I'm looking at these light fixtures. How great. Oh, is it going to share? Is it going to share? There we go. Firstly, this website really annoys me. It really annoys me because I really hate that flashy thing at the top. But look at those light fixtures. I'm going to have to get those, aren't I? I'm going to have to save our pennies and get some of those. Look how great those light fixtures are. They look like my coffee cups, but they're ceiling lights. That's great. How great are those? How great are those bulbs? Those are brilliant. I need some of those. I need some of those. They're absolutely brilliant. But you can also get hanging ones. You can also get hanging ones. Like, you got these ones. You can get those. They're hanging. They're on lights. They're on strings. I don't think we've got a high enough ceiling to have them on lights. But look at that. Those look great as well. They're brilliant. I think I prefer the flush ones. I prefer the flush ones because I think they look really, really neat. I don't know where Craig is. I don't know where Craig is. They are brilliant, aren't they, Jason? They are just brilliant. Some people just come up with really cool stuff. I wish I was one of them. What some people have been doing, and Mickey sent it to me on Pinterest. Some people have them. Some people have got them in half and they've got them along the walls and they look great. So good. Udogi and Odeberg on the left. I'm left-handed. They both share the same day as me and Queen Ellie. Big up. Not quite yet, Mark Swifty. Not quite yet. It's still nowhere near ready. It's nowhere near ready. Well, maybe soon. Xavi or Wirtz, which I don't really want to talk football, to be honest. I will say that Wirtz is a very good player. He just hasn't settled in well. Either way, Liverpool are not playing well this year. They've not got a settled lineup. I think Wirtz is a very good player. I think it's going to take time to adapt to this league. And I think Xavi's going to take a long time to adapt to this league. He's 22 after all. Not a lot of players come straight into this and hit the ground run. Ekatike's been quality, but even he is showing he's not really a number 9, which is why they brought in Isak, but he is not. Isak. So everyone's going Wirtz, Xavi. Isak has come from another Premier League club. Isak has come from another Premier League club and he has stunk it out as well. So going to a new team is never always going to... It's not... Footballers take time to bed in now. I think it takes time. Look at Newcastle. Newcastle have a much better midfield than Spurs do, yet they're in the bottom 10. And people might start calling for Eddie Howe's name. It wouldn't surprise me if Eddie Howe lasted to the end of the season, Thomas Tuchel resigns at the end of this World Cup, and Eddie Howe's the next England manager. That would not surprise me at all. I think Eddie Howe would be a very, very good England manager. Personally, I like him. I like him a lot. So yeah, people, yeah. What, you want me to send it to you? I can send it to you after the show. Well, I can send it to you after the show. If you desperately need it now, I can send you it, but Wirtz would be looking a lot better if Liverpool's attackers would finish the chances. Of course, it happens. It happens. It takes time. It takes time to gel into a new team. It's a lot easier. Like, for example, Gyökeres. Gyökeres has not had to gel into this Arsenal team because the team is playing really, really well. So you put him in, the chances they're creating, they're playing to a system that suits him, he's going to score goals. Very simple. If you go into a new style of play, go into a different... It takes a while. It takes a while to gel into your new... I don't even know. I don't know what's going to happen with the NLD. We just don't know. I think we need Kubo. I like Kubo as a player. Rodrigo is... that link is stupid. If Rodrigo comes to Spurs... I'm putting money on the lottery. There is more chance of me winning the lottery. There's more chance of me winning the lottery. Mainu, I like Mainu. I think he'd be a good number 8 for Spurs. DiMarco's a good player. Vlahovic, not for me. I like Vlahovic, but he's not for me. Bisek, yeah, Bisek's a good player as well. I mean, he has, because we're still getting used to... He's still getting used to... Even so, he's doing well, but he's still getting used to... Arsenal is still getting used to this new... Arsenal are trying to win the league this year by hook or by crook. Playing old school Tony Pulis football. Sunderland... It's going to be difficult. Arsenal might have to adapt because Sunderland have now shown you how to play against Arsenal. It might not work every time because Arsenal are a superb football team. They're a superb team. But Sunderland have showed people how to play against them, which is to move their advertising boards so they can't take long throws anymore. And most importantly, get in their faces. You cannot allow Arsenal with Zubimendi and Rice to dictate the play. You've got to get in their faces. You've got to press them and press them and press them. That's how you've got to get into them. Fouls, pushing people over. You've got to make it scrappy. They don't like it, but very difficult. Even if you do that, Arsenal are not 80% of the way you're going to win. They are the favourites for winning most games of football. But City are not. Then they're on their tail, but they're not the greatest. He has looked miles better. He has looked. Can't tell me you've not flipped saying, no, I haven't. No, I haven't flipped. He's 22 years of age. He's 22 years of age. He's getting used to a new team that's not been playing that well. The team does not work. That's why we need... I've said this in multiple streams now. The first thing I would do January is I would buy Anthony Robinson from Fulham. That's who Spurs should buy. He should be Spurs' left back. As much as I really like Udogie, and I think Udogie can be there as well, Udogie's fitness is not acceptable. It happens. Maybe he'll hit a purple patch and his form will get better and his fitness will get... But that's what Spurs should do. January 1st, go to Anthony Robinson, 60 million. Get him through the door. That's what Spurs need. Proper left back. That's what we need. Get him in the door. And Spurs need another... So I wouldn't sign Leao if I was you. I don't think he's consistent enough for Arsenal. Personally, I don't think he's consistent enough. I'd rather have Eze there. I'd rather have Eze. I think Eze is a more consistent player at that age. And Leao is going to cost 65, 70 million. Not for me, Angus. If it was Spurs need a player of that ilk. Arsenal have choices. They don't need a Raphael. They don't need someone that's as inconsistent as Leao. And I really like him as a player. I think Arsenal need to go... Now that Arsenal are in that second to first place, they're in that championship echelon. They need players that are going to do it week in, week out. Every single game, they're going to put a 7 out of 10. I don't think Leao does that. I think Leao is either a 9 out of 10 or a 1 out of 10. He's so inconsistent. And I like him. And I like him as a player. Yeah, it's a good test. It's a good test. We won't get either of those two. We won't get either of those two. You don't have the players to do that, though. What do you mean? We have players to get in people's faces. We got the midfielder with the most tackles in the league. So we can do it. We just need to have a game plan. City look like they found form, so when that they can be there. We can have 2 Jedis. Yes, indeed. I want Rodrigo or Semenyo. Semenyo's quality. Semenyo's quality. Spurs are some very aggressive midfielders when they want to use them. Just Spurs have got to learn to be compact. We've got to be solid. We've got some decent players that like to get into it. But they've got to be a game plan and they've got to fulfill it to the letter. They've got to do it. We have... we've got to be more aggressive. Spurs need to be brave. Spurs need to be braver. I think the manager needs to let a bit of the handbrake off. Personally, although I think Thomas Frank is actually performing a miracle with the squad he's got. I think it will be interesting to see when Kulusevski comes back into the team. It will be very interesting to see what he does. I'm looking forward to seeing Kulusevski. I want to see Kulusevski as that number 8. I don't want to see him as a number 10, and I don't want to see him as a right winger. I would like to see Kulusevski play alongside Paulinho to be the guy that to receive the ball and drive the ball forward. I like Kulusevski. I like him. Semenyo has been I like Semenyo. Semenyo's a quality player. I think he's very, very, very good. Oh, who saw who saw Alex Iwobi's Instagram the other day? He was doing the because he was with Nigeria for games they're playing, and they've been put in like this really horrible hotel. And it's just a picture of Alex Iwobi like doing the side eyes, like, what am I in? What? Where am I? It was very. I like Alex Iwobi. I like him as a player. I think he's an incredibly underrated player. I think he started when he was at Arsenal. They were trying to play him as a winger, and I think he's reinvented himself as a midfielder. And I think he's actually a very, very good midfielder. Watch out for Alex Iwobi. I think he's a good player. We don't lack skill, we lack quality. Yeah, we do. That's the same with many teams. Iwobi's a good player. I'd like Iwobi at Spurs. I know you'd say, I think Iwobi would be very good at Spurs. I think Iwobi would give us the running power. I'm okay with former Arsenal players playing for Spurs as long as they put 100% in. William Gallas was a quality servant for Spurs for 2 or 3 years. I thought it was him next to Ledley King or him next to Dawson. I thought he was very, very good. We've had quite a few former Arsenal players that have played well. I think Iwobi would be a very good player for Spurs. I think he would do well. You'd have to see though. Would it work? Adebayor as well. He was hit and miss. The moment you gave him a contract, he was shit, but he was great under Tim Sherwood. Bentley wasn't great. He had a few really good games, but Bentley is not that I think he wasn't good enough. I think when Bentley started to hit his form, that's when football changed. Bentley wasn't quick enough to be a right winger, and he wasn't active enough to be a centre midfielder. So his David Beckham style. Beckham, because Bentley was a Beckham wannabe. Let's face it, it was a Beckham wannabe. He probably could have been a good right back if he learned how to defend, but he didn't have that speed. Yes, Gallas was captain in a few games. He was. Gallas was a very good servant for us, and I really liked him. I thought he was he added a bit of experience, but he added a bit of not class. He added a bit of polish. It was more polished than the likes of the defenders we had at the time, except for Ledley King. Ledley King was phenomenal. Bentley wasn't shit. His delivery was exceptional, but he came at the wrong time. If Bentley was a footballer during the 90s or the 80s, where the only thing wingers needed to do was be able to cross the ball, Bentley would work. He would do well. Hi, Leo. Slow roasting as usual. Indeed. Slow roasting. That celebration was good. I used to love the celebration with Tim Sherwood, the salute. I liked it. It was great. It was a great celebration. Nah, Bentley wasn't shit. Anyone that is a Premier League footballer isn't shit. Let's be really real talk. Bentley was just a man after his time. Morning, Richard Bird, all the way from Montreal. Hopefully there is loads of snow there. It's a winter wonderland. Beautiful and miserably cold. I love winter wonderlands. Not the actual Windsor Wonderland in Hyde Park. That shit can fuck off. No Windsor Wonderland. That is the worst day of the year. Or worst event of the year. Loads of players have not been good for many teams, Angus. But then revived their careers. But yeah, let's have a bit more of my coffee. Oh, Leo, when you're around, I don't know when you're around next. I think you're around in the new year. I might try and save you some. But we got the new Christmas coffee. We're slow roasting. We're slow roasting. I think that's a really good label, by the way. I think that looks really good. He did. It's true. What a lot of people used to do, Leo, before football became ultra tribal, people would go to Spurs on the Saturday and then go to Arsenal on the Sunday. People did that. People did that. People would watch Spurs on the Saturday, Arsenal on the Sunday. People went to both games. So people like Harry Redknapp would have done that. They would have gone to both games. So yes, he would have gone, but of course, being from a West Ham background as well, in terms of being growing up around West Ham players. Good to see a Destiny. Hopefully you're well, sir. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. The bottle job hasn't started yet, buddy. Ian, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Too long. Too long. Tell Johnson, Richie, Odegaard are all Premier League footballers, and they're not really shit. They're not shit. They're just not good enough for Spurs. I think Odegaard is actually becoming quite good. I think Odegaard is going to surprise a few people. What's wrong with it? It's awful. Imagine all the worst parts of Essex. All the worst parts of Essex in Hyde Park. Everyone drunk as hell. That's what Winter Wonderland is. It's awful. That German beer tent in Winter Wonderland is like Mos Eisley Spaceport. It is. It's the worst. It's the most disgusting place known to man. I've done it once on a staff Christmas party at 7 grams. Big up to those guys. Big up to those guys at 7 grams. I will never do that again. I will never do Winter Wonderland ever again. Never again. No. Just no. Expensive, terrible beer. It's just the worst. It's the worst. I'm there in May, homie. Last game of the season. Big up. Big up. You need about 500. It's the worst. I don't know if you've done it, Destiny, because I know you're in the area. It's the worst. It's just the fucking worst. It's the worst. It's just shit. Never again am I doing Winter Wonderland. Never again. Horrific. Horrific day out. It's the exact opposite. That if you can imagine me, and I know, I will admit it to you all, I am a boring old bastard at 30 years old. I am a boring old bastard. I like comfortable chairs, a quiet place to have a drink, and a nice ambience. I don't want loud. I'm an old man in a 30-year-old's body. I want to sit in a nice, comfortable bar, drinking a really nice, warming drink, and some lovely jazz music. That, for me, that's Christmas. If you can get me a really nice bourbon in a jazz club, I am all there. I'm all there, sunshines. I'm all there. Give me a nice bourbon, a comfortable room, a nice leather, a Chesterfield. If it's a Chesterfield, nice jazz music. I'm there. Nice cocktail. As long as it's tasty. Or even my favourite, a nice beer. I like a nice beer. A pint of brown. Angus and Destiny just going at each other. Yes, I survived. Yes, I survived. Big up the old boring bastards in chat. Indeed. Big up the old boring bastards in chat. Which I am one of you. I am one of you. Why is there no leather chairs? There need to be nice, comfortable chairs. Nice, comfortable sofa. Some quiet jazz music. Preferably that jazz that used to be really good during the 30s. Big band jazz. Four years older than me, you get, and doesn't mean I don't like comfortable. I like to be comfortable, Angus. I like to be comfortable. I don't like. I've had a lot of problems in my life. I need a comfortable chair. I need a comfortable chair. I'm assuming this is types of bourbon. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I do like a bourbon, though. I do like a bourbon. We can only have a few nice things, not all of the nice things. Indeed. Who doesn't ever... I like comfort. One of the places I do wish to go to, I'm going to take Mickey there over Christmas. Hopefully, if I get the chance. I want to take her to Duke's Bar. I want to take her to Duke's Bar in London, which is where Ian Fleming used to drink, of course. I want to take her to Duke's Bar is where they specialise in the James Bond martini. It's where Ian Fleming used to drink. Yes, indeed. I'm happy. Comfy chair, a nice blanket. I don't need the blanket. Good food and a drink. Yes, indeed. No, there's nothing nice at Winter Wonderland. It's all shit. There's no good stuff at Winter Wonderland. None of it's good. Not even the beer's good. It's dreadful. It's a disgrace. I'm a boring. Yes, indeed. Bebop jazz. I like any jazz. As long as it's good jazz. I like Christmas jazz. I like New York jazz. New York jazz is great. Nothing is more Christmas. Nothing is more Christmas than New York jazz. It's so good. Love the sound of New York jazz. Even if it's electro swing. A bit of electro swing. The kids, in the words of all the Pokemon creators, the kids all want electro swing. It's the best battle music, by the way, in the new Pokemon game. The electro swing is great. Open fire, little whiskey, some Cali. Not for me. Perfect winter night. I don't do drugs. Because they just like to get smashed. It's worse. It's worse. It's so shit. That's what makes it good. Indeed, it's shit. It's just fucking awful. No, I'm gonna slam it so much that the creator of Winter Wonderland is gonna call me and ask me to come to Winter Wonderland to be nice. Oh, Felonious Monk. Ah. Okay. It's probably £75 million, Angus. That's the problem. It's shit and it's expensive. For the price of going to Winter Wonderland, you could go to Duke's Bar and have a £25 martini and it will still be cheaper to go to the comfortable bar that makes nice drinks. You could go to a Mayfair bar and it will be cheaper and better. If you're going to waste your money, waste it in style. What is Duke's Bar's menu? Let's have a look. Duke's Bar. What's their? I'm looking at their menus at the Duke's London Mayfair. Let's have a look. What's their menu? Find me their menu. Give me the menu. Why is the menu not? So it says menu, but that's not the menu. Okay. I've got a picture of the menu. Can I just please have the drinks menu, please? I don't need afternoon teas. I'm looking for the cocktail. Duke's Martinis. It's £20. It's £20 for a martini. Nothing is more Christmas than Muppet. Yes, I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. Absolutely. Wear style. Indeed. There are two big problems with those kinds of events. Overcrowded. Yes, indeed. Yes, Cam. Yes. If you're going to waste your money, waste it properly. Don't waste it on Richarlison. Waste it properly. If you're going to waste your money, waste it in style. Style and comfort and pizzazz. That's the word. Most important word. Pizzazz. Jazz hands and all that stuff. No, there's no screaming kids at Winter Wonderland. There's no screaming kids. It's screaming adults. It's screaming smashed adults that are all from Essex and they're all called Charlene or Chardonnay or Laura. They're all people like that. People like they're all from Essex. No, Scott, you will hate it. If you will hate it. Scott, you will hate it. It's just the worst. Oh, who cares? I don't care. It's all screaming adults. Chantel, yes. Chantel. There's nothing wrong with Essex, just parts of it. Basildon, parts of Chelmsford, parts of Chigwell. I grew up in Chigwell, so I can slaughter Chigwell. I love slaughtering Chigwell. That's why I moved. Well, I didn't move. My parents moved me, and it was the best decision they ever made. There's nothing good about Chigwell, and I like Chigwell. There's nothing good about it. Chigwell is the home of the only place where they tell you you're not allowed to park your car there unless it's something they like. That's not acceptable. How can Chigwell be so up itself that they have the gall to tell you you can't park your car there because it's not good looking enough? Colchester. Believe it, Colchester was the Roman capital of Britain, wasn't it? Colchester, yeah. Colchester. Before Londinium. What's he saying? Yes, indeed. What's he saying? Indeed. Probably no. Sophie's too posh. Sophie? Doesn't sound right. Laura? Laura sounds good. Laura sounds good. Or Lauren. Instead of calling people Rachel, they all call them Rach. It's those people. It's those people. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Angela. Angela's quite a nice name. Angela's quite a nice name. Angie's not really an Essex thing. I need to figure out Essex names. Lauren is... yes, I knew many Laurens. Go to King Solomon High School. Lauren was definitely one of the names. I'm not bringing up that comment from Will. Angus is saying, no, Tracy, 100%. Tracy is definitely one. Bring back Essex. Bring it back so we can all mock it. There's one good thing about Towie is they showed the world how bad. No, there's no Deirdres. There's no Deirdres here. And big up to Colchester. Yes, we've done Laura. We've done Laura. All the blokes' names as well. Tyler. No. Just normal names. You've done Laura. Yes, we've done Laura. We've said Laura. Bring back names like James. We miss people called James. I've got no idea. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. No, I've not done Laura. Absolutely not, Angus. Some great Irish names like Neve, Siobhan. That's a classic one. Siobhan's almost an Essex name now. There's plenty of Shaorsi. Oh no, Saorsha. I apologise. Saorsha. It's a good one. Some good Irish names. There's some good ones. There's no Alfreds. There's no Alfreds. That's a German name. But you've missed the conversation. We're talking about Essex people. Oh, for God's sake. Well, just... fuck off, Stuart. Some dreadful names. Some absolutely dreadful names. All been ruined by Essex. No, Billy's all right. Billy's all right. Big up Billy Piper. Big up Billy Piper. Wouldn't have cast her as the Doctor, but big up to Billy Piper. Yvonne is another one, yes, but big up to my friend Yvonne Ellen and her new Tesco range. Ellen is another one, isn't it? Ellen is another one. Jessica, that's one. Jessica is another name. Tiffany. Bloody hell. It needs to come out. Jurry. Jurry's an Essex boy's name. Jurry. No, Jennifer's not an Essex girl. I did know a couple of Jennifers going to school. But Jennifer, no, I don't think so. Any name is an Essex name if you give it a raised inflection. No, Will will never be an Essex name. Ben will never be an Essex name. There are certain names they've got to... Riley! Yes. I don't think Riley is an Essex name, but there probably is some people called Riley. Riley does sound like an Essex name, though. But some good ones. My phone is just popping off. Let's just mute that. Let's mute this. Benji, yep. Benji, Steph. I'll give you that one, Angus. Southgate. Big up Southgate. Big up Southgate. Gareth. Gareth is an Essex name. Gaz. Yes. Maybe Theo, not Theodore. Especially because I went to school with one of them. I went to school with Courtney Green, who's on Towie. I went to school with Courtney Green. What was her name? Oh, they used to live in Loughton, a couple of them. Can't remember. Joey Essex certainly lived near us. Zoe spelt like that. I did my driving test in that. And big up to you, Steady as Shark. Big up to you. Frankie. Yes. Frankie's also very New York as well. Hey, Frankie. Well, it's because it's Francesco, isn't it? Big up to the driving test centre in Loughton. Demi, no. But yeah, on that note, guys, there's nothing else to really talk about. Right. Look out. Mark Wright, yes. Mark Wright. It's most, yeah, Mark. Yes. Oh, what's her name again? Can't remember. The woman that was on Coronation Street. Can't remember. Unless they've broken up, whatever her name is. But look out, everyone. No, it's not Michelle. No. Oh, yeah, it was. It was Michelle Keegan. Miscellaneous Michelle Keegan. Yeah, there it was. There it is. Look out, everyone, for the brand new coffee that's coming this week. Hopefully, if we get a chance, we'll do a vlog or a tour. We'll do a vlog about the new shop and we'll explain to you what's happening. Yes, they are. They're very difficult. Well, people don't remember that Gaelic it's not English. People think they can make it. No, it's very different. It's a very different thing. But look out for the brand new coffee, which is going to be called The Naughty List. It's coming this week. Christmas is coming just before. And we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time for all your coffee making antics. Hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully it arrives tomorrow. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And as always, everyone, if you smell what the Kauff is brewing, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, they seem impossible to score. So I dream on